Suddenly, the sound of loud knocking is heard at the mansion door. Seth Samant asks his servant to open the door. The moment the door opens, an income tax officer along with Inspector Chauhan and a full police team are seen standing outside the mansion.
Who are you people? Whom do you want to meet? Call your master outside.
The servant goes inside and informs Seth Samant that income tax officers and Inspector Chauhan have arrived. Just then, the entire team enters the mansion.
Inspector sir, you suddenly here? Did something happen? We have a search warrant against you. We have received information that you have hidden a huge amount of black money. We need to search your house. Please cooperate with us. Please do not try to be smart, huh? But sir, whatever I own is earned honestly. Even this mansion you are seeing today is built from my hard-earned money. I am telling the truth, sir. Then why worry, Sethji? If you are innocent, you should happily allow us to search the house.
The police thoroughly searches the entire mansion but find nothing. Finally, the team leaves. While returning, Inspector Chauhan says to his team,
Something is definitely suspicious here, and I will expose the truth no matter what.
The morning in Beniganj village was beautiful today. Birds were chirping in the gardens. Cool breezes flowed through the green fields. The atmosphere of the village was peaceful and pleasant. But at the bus stand, just like every day, there was a huge crowd waiting. Old people, women, school children and laborers going to work. Everyone's eyes were fixed in one direction.
The bus is late again today. Hey Dada, look, the bus is here now. Thank God.
The only bus of Bhagwan Bharose bus service finally arrives at the bus stand. The driver Dalan sits proudly behind the steering wheel, while conductor Jabbar stands at the door shouting loudly at the passengers.
Come on everyone, hurry up and get in. The bus will stop for 2 minutes only.
The crowd rushes towards the bus and quickly gets inside. Among the passengers are two friends, Bhola and Bahadur, who travel to the city for their studies. Once everyone settles down and the bus starts moving, Jabbar suddenly begins demanding double fare from all the passengers.
Listen everyone, the whole world is going through crisis and war situations. Diesel and petrol have become very expensive. So now everyone will have to pay double fare. If you can pay, sit quietly. Otherwise, walk to your destination on foot.
Why are you increasing the fare only in this bus? All other buses are not changing fares.
Then go sit in those buses. If you want to travel in this one, pay the fare. Otherwise, get down.
Brother, why is so much high fare? I only have to go to the nearby village.
That's the fare till there. Pay if you want to travel, otherwise get off the bus.
The man helplessly gives him the money. Jabbar puts the money into his pocket and hands him a ticket before moving ahead.
Hey, at least return my remaining change.
I don't have change right now. Take it later.
The passengers continue discussing among themselves while Jabbar keeps collecting double fare from everyone sitting.
Oh God, prices are already so high and now double bus fare too. But what option do we even have? This is the only bus from the village that goes to the city.
Exactly. They loot us openly. But helplessly we still have to travel in this same bus. What to do now?
While collecting fares seat by seat, Jabbar finally reaches Bhola and Bahadur.
Hey boys, lost in dreams or what? Take out the ticket money quickly.
Hey, but this fare is too much. You are charging even more than the city buses.
If you want to go there, you'll have to pay this much. Otherwise, get down from the bus.
All right, I'll pay. But at least return the remaining change.
I'll give it later. I don't have change right now.
First you charge double fare. And on top of that, you keep everyone's remaining money to return the balance money.
I won't return anything. Do whatever you can.
Oh, come on. leave it. And you too, go ahead. You already got your ticket money, right?
I was quietly taking the money, but this guy seems too hot-headed. Explain to him properly if he wants to travel in this bus again or not.
All right, we understood. Now please go.
Seeing the argument turning into a fight, Bhola calms Bahadur down. Meanwhile, Jabbar moves ahead to extort money from the other passengers.
You don't understand how cunning these people are. Forget it, yaar. He's gone to the other seats now.
Inside the bus, the atmosphere felt suffocating. People were packed tightly against each other. Bahadur kept observing Jabbar carefully as he collected extra money from every passenger and never returned the remaining change.
Hey, this conductor is behaving so badly. He's openly cheating everyone and stealing their money. This is a completely wrong thing. Everyone here is trouble because of them. But what can people do? These people never allow any other bus service to run here. Whoever tries, they threaten them.
Raising the clouds of dust, the bus finally reaches the small Chandanpur bus stand, where there were just a few roadside food stalls and tea shops. As soon as the bus stops, Jabbar shouts loudly.
Whoever wants to eat or have snacks, do it quickly here. The bus will leave again in 15 minutes.
Bhola was hungry. Right in front of them was a dhaba filled with delicious looking hot snacks. From outside the glass counter, steaming kachoris and samosas looked extremely tempting.
Hey Bahadur, the food here looks really tasty. Come on, let's eat something. Alright, let's have something.
Bhola sits at the dhaba waiting for food. But Bahadur keeps observing the dhaba carefully for quite some time. Suddenly, his eyes fall on driver Dalan and conductor Jabbar.
Look Bhola, those two are collecting money from the dhaba owners. But why are the dhaba owners paying them? I am not able to understand this. Even I am noticing it. The dhaba owners are secretly slipping currency notes into the driver's pocket. But why? I still don't understand. Now I am slowly understand the whole game. Why does this bus stop here every single day? Why? Because these two force all the passengers to eat at this dhaba in greed for commission money. The food is of terrible quality. But what do we have to do with all this? You keep watching their scams. At least let me eat peacefully. The food looks delicious. Wait Bhola. Don't become foolish because of hunger. The food may look attractive, but it's terrible to eat. If you eat this, you'll fall sick. Look there. Those passengers who ate the food are vomiting continuously. Yes, you are right, Bahadur. Good thing you stopped me. Those people really are vomiting badly. We'll eat something after reaching the city. Come on, let's get back into the bus. You go sit inside. I'm thirsty. I'll drink some water and come back.
While Bahadur was drinking water from a tap behind the dhaba, his eyes suddenly fell on something shocking behind the stall.
Now I understand. So this is the dirty business going on here.
A few days later, the same bus once again stands at Chandanpur bus stand. Two masked men hurriedly load large bags into the bus. Suddenly, a voice is heard from behind.
Why are you people in such a hurry? The bus still has time before leaving. Load the bags slowly and carefully.
The two men turn around in shock. Inspector Chauhan was standing right behind them along with his police team. Seeing the police, the masked men tried to run away. But after a brief chase, the police finally catch them. When their masks are removed, everyone is stunned. The masked men were Dalan and Jabbar. They were loading bags full of money into the bus. Police arrest them on the spot and take them straight to police station. At the police station,
Will you tell the truth now or do you want more beating? Speak honestly. Tell us who was behind all this.
At police station, both of them were beaten badly. At first, they both stayed silent, but after a while, the fear of the police takes finally broke their silence.
Sir, none of this money belongs to us. It all belongs to Seth Samant. We were only told to transport it from one place to another.
So finally the truth comes out. Get the jeep ready. We are going to Seth Samant's mansion.
police jeep arrives at Seth Samant's mansion with loud sirens. The moment the gate opens, Inspector Chauhan storms inside the house.
Yes, everything is fine here. Keep the remaining goods safely hidden.
The moment Seth Samant notices the police, he hurriedly disconnects the call.
What happened, Sethi? Why did you disconnect the call? It sounded important. Please continue talking.
The moment Seth Samant sees Inspector Chauhan, he becomes completely nervous.
Inspector sir, you suddenly here? Yes, Sethi. We have come to take you with us. You'll have to come to the police station. But what have I done? Really? You still don't know? Stop pretending. We already have witnesses. After some police treatment, they revealed everything about your black money business. Witnesses? What witnesses? I don't know anyone. There is no point hiding the truth anymore, Sethi. It's better if you confess everything yourself. I already said. What proof do you even have? Come to the police station and see for yourself. Take him away.
Inspector Chauhan forcefully makes Seth Samant sit inside the jeep and brings him to the police station. At the station, Seth Samant sits silently on a chair while Inspector Chauhan keeps questioning him again and again. But Samant refuses to answer.
Look, Sethi, hiding the truth won't help anymore. It's better if you confess everything yourself. Hey, I don't know those two men. I have done nothing wrong. I am being trapped. So you won't agree too easily, huh?
When Inspector Chauhan locks Seth Samant inside the jail cell and starts beating him, he finally confesses everything.
Please stop, Inspector sir. I'll tell you everything. I got scared about where to hide so much money. And on top of that, I would have had to pay huge taxes to the department. That's why I took help from those two and started secretly sending the money to the city. Those two were blinded by greed, so they fully supported me. Lies never survive for long, Sethi. Now rot inside this jail until the court summons you. Huh?
Inspector Chauhan leaves Seth Samant inside the lockup and walks outside. Few days later, a grand function is organized in the village to honor bravery, and standing on the stage, Inspector Chauhan addresses the villagers.
All of us have courage inside us, but very few people show that courage at the right time. Today, all the black money and illegal bribe money has been seized, and the real mastermind behind all this is Seth Samant, who has also been arrested. And all this become possible because of one brave child from this very village. Today, I want to call him on stage and honor him for his bravery. Bahadur, you did a wonderful job by informing us and calling us there. But how did you recognize that those masked men were Dalan and Jabbar? We would like to know from you. Sir, I had seen both of them loading those bags earlier. But their faces were covered. Then how did you identify them? Sir, their faces were hidden. But I recognized them from their clothes.
All the villagers start clapping loudly, and Inspector Chauhan proudly gives Bahadur an award for his bravery.